Welcome to Relax, We Got It. A closed corporation is a type of business entity that is owned and operated by a small group of individuals, typically friends or family members. It is also known as a closely held corporation or a privately held corporation. In a closed corporation, the ownership of the company is not publicly traded and is typically limited to a small number of shareholders. Characteristics of closed corporation. 1. A limited number of shareholders. Closed corporations have a limited number of shareholders, typically less than 50. The shareholders may be friends or family members who have a personal relationship with each other. 2. Limited liability. The shareholders of a closed corporation have limited liability for the company's debts and obligations. This means that their personal assets are not at risk in case the corporation incurs losses or liabilities. 3. No public trading. The shares of a closed corporation are not publicly traded on the stock exchange. The shares are held privately by the shareholders and can only be sold or transferred with the consent of the other shareholders. 4. Board of directors. Closed corporations have a board of directors that is responsible for the overall management and direction of the company. 5. No requirement of annual meetings. Unlike public corporations, closed corporations are not required to hold annual meetings or file periodic reports with regulatory authorities. Advantages of closed corporation. 1. Limited liability. The shareholders of a closed corporation enjoy limited liability protection, which means that their personal assets are not at risk if the company faces financial difficulties. 2. Flexibility. Closed corporations offer greater flexibility in terms of management and decision-making, as the shareholders are typically involved in the day-to-day operations of the company. 3. Confidentiality. Closed corporations are not required to disclose financial information to the public, which offers greater confidentiality and privacy to the shareholders. 4. Tax benefits. Closed corporations may offer tax benefits to their shareholders, such as reduced tax rates on dividends and capital gains. Disadvantages of closed corporation. 1. Limited access to capital. Closed corporations may find it difficult to raise capital, as they cannot issue public shares and may have a limited number of investors. 2. Lack of transparency. Closed corporations are not required to disclose financial information to the public, which may make it difficult for investors to evaluate the company's financial performance. 3. Conflicts of interest. The personal relationships between the shareholders may lead to conflicts of interest and disagreements over the management and direction of the company. 4. Limited lifespan. Closed corporations may have a limited lifespan, as they may not be able to attract new investors or raise capital to support their growth and expansion. In summary, closed corporations are a type of business entity that offers limited liability protection, flexibility, and confidentiality to their shareholders. However, they may also face challenges in terms of access to capital, transparency, conflicts of interest, and limited lifespan. Thank you for watching our video. Hope you liked it. Like, share, and subscribe.